It's finally out! The teaser trailer for the FNAF movie. Paramount Pictures uploaded the video today. I don't know what time it was exactly. I don't give two fucks actually. And it's trending. Number 2 in trends. Maybe it's number 1 now, but last time I checked it was number 2 on the YouTube trend list, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to sort my thoughts a bit and tell you people a little bit about what I found about the FNAF movie. So first things first, this isn't big news actually. I mean, we're all hyped, obviously, the community is exploding, but this has been something that has been awaited for the last, I think, 5 years. But like, it's been official for like a year now, since Blumhouse, Jason Blum, the CEO of Blumhouse Productions, a movie company or may know or may not know from many other movies, horror movies preferably. I think they only do horror movies, and they are notorious for their bloody movies. However, the FNAF movie, many people think that the movie might just be a bit too childish, and that is one of my big fears concerning this movie. And Jason Blum announced a few months, maybe a year ago, for the first time, basically just that the movie was coming. And since then, the teasers, the tweets basically that he has been typing out have just become more and more. And today the bomb was dropped, the end bomb. The hype is real. The hype is real. Let me tell you that much. The hype is real. If the movie fucks up, hopefully FNAF Plus and the Security Breach DLC can save the franchise. But we'll see. We'll see. Where's my mouse? Okay. So, what we know so far, October 27th, the movie releases on October 27th in theaters and on Peacock streaming service. Then the cast, I'll get to the cast later on. This is not confirmed at all, at least not from what I found, but I saw on a website that is not so trustworthy, but that's the only movie length that I saw. It said 3 hours and 0 minutes, so that already is suspect. It didn't contain much information, so I'm guessing maybe for all the movies that they don't have much information on, they just put a default 3 hour length up there. But yeah, this is the information that I found. 3 hours long, PG-13 question mark. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be PG-13. And then I put in here to clickbait y'all, Vogue question mark. I'll get to that later on. So Josh Hutcherson as Michael Afton, aka Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt is the name that you see on the paycheck if you beat the 5 nights in FNAF 1, I think. So that's just a fake identity that he gave himself. He's going to be referred to as Mike Schmidt probably in the movie, but he's actually Michael Afton, the son of the main antagonist. And now the next crazy thing is the animatronics. IMDb says that the animatronics have actors, basically. If you go to the cast, it says Jade Kinder-Martin plays Barney, Jess Weiss plays Chica, and Kevin Foster plays Freddy. Now, I don't know these actors. I don't know any of these actors, really. Except for Matthew Lillard, of course. The actor that played the dude from Scooby-Doo. I don't know what his name is. I'm not into Scooby-Doo, but I never was. But the thing here is, now you might say, and I thought that to myself, obviously, well, this doesn't need to mean anything, because the animatronics are 99%, I guess, just suits that actors put on and played the animatronics. But then I asked myself, why would every male animatronic be played by a man and the only female animatronic be played by a woman, when the female animatronic, Chica is the biggest one out of them all? So it would only make sense to get a male, like a more massive actor, to play Chica, right? So why do they need a woman specifically? And that brings me to the conclusion that the animatronics are going to fucking talk. They're going to have a voice. That's why they needed a woman to play the female animatronic. And that is terrible. If the animatronics start talking in the movie, like not the kids, like the animatronics themselves, then what the fuck? Like, seriously, think about that. That's going to be terrible. This information is terrible. The animatronics can't talk. They're animatronics. They have no vocal cords. Everything points towards this being a PG-13 movie. And, well, I guess nothing wrong with that, but FNAF has some dark lore, and everyone wanted to see some interesting lore stuff. And for example, I was hoping to see Afton get spring locked, but I think that we can forget. I mean, Springtrap is not even going to be. I mean, the movie's going to be about FNAF 1, not FNAF 3. So maybe they're gonna do a FNAF 2 surrounding the second game, FNAF 3, if it makes the money. But since this movie looks so crappy, they probably they're gonna make profit anyways. That is terrible news, I think. And now the second thing. This is the reason why I put in Vogue ? Mary Stuart Masterson, I don't know her, plays a quote female villain. This is what her role is referred to on IMDb. There has never been a specifically female villain. I mean, of course, animatronics are female, but like a human antagonist that is female. They just took this out their asses. I don't know why, because there's always been William Afton, and that's it. One human that is a man, and that's it. There has never been a woman. Nothing. There's always only been William Afton. So, I'm asking myself, did they only include this to just have a woman play an important role? I don't know. I hope not. I hope they included her for a good reason, and not just for inclusivity and all that shit. And then obviously we have Matthew Lillard. Everybody should know that by now. The dude who played the dude from Scooby-Doo. And I think, he feels like a good pick for William Afton. So this is kind of the only good thing there is so far about this movie. But let's move on. And now we have the style. Bright colors, as we saw, like extremely bright colors. To like attract children's attention. Like Poppy Playtime. I mean, all these games that are so popular amongst children use these bright, like Poppy Playtime, Rainbow Friends, Garten of Banban. All these mascot horror things, they use these super bright, contrastful colors, and that is just what this movie was, basically, essentially. So this is why I've again, kids movie, and this overall Stranger Things look that they're going for. I feel like, yes. So criticism: why do they have red eyes? But I already went through that in the trailer analysis. And then the saw contraption where he gets strapped to the chair. Although I could imagine that maybe many horror movies have like a boss fight, if you know what I mean. In the end of the movie, there's like a big showdown. Sometimes, not all movies obviously have that, but a lot of them. So maybe there's going to be like the last showdown, like as an homage to the first, or to every FNAF game, where he just gets strapped to his seat, and then from there on he needs to check the cameras like we do in the video game to see the animatronics coming down the hallway and close the doors on time. And then maybe the thing we saw with Freddy opening up his face, maybe that is just what we don't see in the game, because in the game we just see Freddy standing in front of us and then it's black screen, but we never know what actually happens after that. So maybe the movie just shows us what Freddy actually tries to do with you, which would be opening up his face and, I don't know, shredding you to bits with his things in his cheeks. But yeah, so see, I mean, all the things that I criticize could also be good things. I mean, we don't know. That's kind of all we got so far. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I could help you out a bit, put a bit more context into this whole thing. And if you want to see me do stuff, then subscribe. Please, I need this. And have a splendid, joyful, have a blessed day. Up until we meet again, better subscribe.